In this episode of Akram's Ideas, I'm going to share with you my anniversary birthday haul, so stay tuned! Hello and welcome. I'm Akram Burris, and you're watching Akram's Ideas, bringing creative and crazy ideas to life. In this episode of Akram's Ideas, I thought I would share with you a anniversary birthday haul video. My anniversary with October 7th and my birthday with October 13th. And in the midst of both those events, I actually got a whole bunch of stuff, most of which is sewing related. So I thought I would share some highlights of what I got and some plans that I have with the items that I got. Now, before we get into the haul, I just want to make mention of what I am wearing. I'm actually wearing my Columbus Day dress, which is actually the gathered skirt using the Columbus fabric that I mentioned in my Autumn's Plans video. And the top is just another Buttrick 3286 top. I had some leftover fabric from the skirt that I was able to make a top with it. I've just paired it with a little light blue store sweater that I've had forever, and this lovely vintage sailboat brooch that I have, kind of festive. I know Columbus Day was several weeks ago, but I hadn't had a chance to formally show this dress in a video, and I thought since my birthday falls the week of Columbus Day, what better excuse to wear once again my Columbus Day dress in a birthday haul video. So with that said, let's get into the haul. Now, let's start with what I got for my anniversary. Now, my husband had purchased a large gift for me for my birthday. So for our anniversary, we went out and we had a really nice dinner. We actually went and saw Blade Runner 2048 since it was released actually that weekend. So we got to go watch that. And then he took me to Hobby Lobby and Joann's and told me I could buy some stuff for my anniversary. And Hobby Lobby was having a Simplicity pattern sale. They were having their 99-cent Simplicity pattern sale. And I was really excited since many of you know Simplicity is celebrating their 90th anniversary, and they have re-released a ton of vintage patterns. So I got some of the ones, they didn't have all of the ones that are out, but I got some of the ones that were there in my size, and I'm really excited. The first one that I got was 8445, and this one is just a really classic blouse top from the 50s. I loved the winged collar on this and the interesting detail on the back yoke. And I really love that it has a grown-on sleeve. This means there's no set-in sleeve, and I really hate doing set-in sleeves. It's just a little more fussier to me. The other one that I got is 8460, which is a pattern that I actually already own. I own the original 60s pattern, but it's like in an itty bitty size, like a 28 bust size or something like that. It's like really small. So I would have to have done massive adjustments on that pattern. So when this came out, I was really excited. One of the other reasons that I'm super excited about this is I have some fabric, the exact same color and texture as the fabric that they have on the cover, that pink, the pink linen one here. And I also have a hat that matches that, a vintage hat that matches that fabric. So I'm really looking forward to making that. It'll probably be a springtime make. Another pattern that I was really interested in is 8452. Now, I've seen a lot of DIY tutorials on how to make this top without a pattern. And while I could probably figure it out, it's just nice to have a pattern and some instructions just to make sure that I'm kind of at the right place. It also appears that there is no closure on this top. So it is solely being held together with your skirt or pants or whatever you tuck it into. I'm not sure how I feel about that. If any of you have made this, have you added a closure? Because I'm thinking I will either add a snap or an eye hook on it. I'm not sure. So if you've made this, in the comments below, let me know if you've added a closure to that. Another pattern is 8243. I'm really excited because I really love this top here, and it's got gathers at the shoulders as opposed to any darts, so I'm interested to see how that looks. It comes across really lovely on the model here and in the line illustrations. So that is a vintage 40s top. I also got 8462, which is this lovely skirt and bolero. It's a really lovely pattern. I think the scalloped detail on the collar looks really, really nice, or that curved collar. The next pattern that I have is 8246. This is a 60s pattern. This pattern is a full wardrobe set. It's got a jacket, a coat, a skirt, and a top and a dress. So it looks really lovely. I am thinking about doing a whole wardrobe, and when I get into the fabric, I have got plans for this pattern for winter. So we will return to that pattern momentarily. Now, besides getting the patterns, one of my main reasons for going to Hobby Lobby was to get the infamous Simplicity Sewing Planner. And I'm not gonna like show you all the insides and everything. There are lots of videos and Instagram stuff for this planner. It's got some really cool little details where you can put notes and stuff. The only thing that I will say as to going through this planner is I feel like it's heavy on the planner side, just like regular day planner side, and I don't feel like it had quite enough spaces for project information. But overall, the planner is really nice. I'm really excited to have gotten that. And just for the graphics alone, one of the things, like here is October. That's my month there. That's the pattern. And just having those graphics and everything, it just makes it really, really cool. When I was getting the planner, my husband was like, well, don't you want the matching bag? And I didn't even realize they had these, but they had these little tote bags that had the same pattern design artwork from the planners. And they had different variations, but I like the one with the little 50s shirt dresses here. I think I'll just use it as a project bag to put some of my sewing projects in. But I'm so glad I got it. It's cute. And I didn't even think about getting it until my husband was like, aren't you gonna get that? Alright, so let's move on to my birthday haul. Now, for my birthday, my husband actually got me a really nice gift, along with taking me all the way out to Joplin, Missouri to go to my favorite antique store to get fabric, because there is a booth there at the Rangeline Antiques Mall in Joplin that sells only fabric, and it is an amazing place to go because they have a wide range of fabrics and they're so cheap. They're like $1 a yard. Unfortunately, of course, you have to buy whatever yardage there is. So my fabric haul here. But before I get into the fabric, the main gift, and one of the reasons that I hadn't filmed this video before is because this gift was actually on order and it didn't come in right on my birthday. but this is my brand new Brothers 1034D serger. I am finally have a serger, so I can up my knit game and make a whole lot more with knit jerseys. I've been sewing with knit jerseys for the last few months, and I really love it, and I really needed a serger. And I also plan to do a nice little unboxing video of this machine. I probably won't get to it until later this weekend, but look for that in an upcoming video where I will unbox it and do a few stitches with you guys and see how it goes. So now on to my fabric haul. And in efforts to make this video a lot shorter, I will not show the entire fabric haul. I got a lot of basic colors. I wanted more practice, obviously, with jersey, having my serger. So any jersey that I found, I bought it if it was a reasonable price. But I'm going to share with you the most interesting of my fabric finds. The first one being this flannel type fabric here, which is, it looks like a purpley blue, and it's got these little moons and unicorns on it. I believe there's about 2 yards here. And what I would like to do with this fabric is make a set of pajamas. I'm thinking some pajama pants with a drawstring waistband. I'm probably going to be using the pattern from the Love at First Stitch book for the pants. And then for the top, I'm thinking if I have enough fabric, I'll just do a little tank top for the top. Otherwise, I'll just make the pants if I don't have enough and just wear it with like a white t-shirt or something. Another fun jersey that I came across was this Christmas Light jersey. And this has got a pretty good stretch on it. It's a one-way stretch, but it's got quite a bit of stretch. And I don't know what I want to make with this. Now, this particular print I have seen for years in the store on turtlenecks. And I could make a turtleneck, but I'm feeling like it needs to be something a little more fun. I believe I have 2 yards, a little more than 2 yards. So I'm considering a manetta dress. I'm not sure. This is obviously a Christmas holiday make, so if you have a suggestion for what I should make with this knit, let me know in the comments below, because it's really cute, and yeah, I'd like to wear it for the holidays. So maybe a manetta dress. If you have other suggestions, maybe an Agnes dress, let me know what you think. If you've gone to my blog recently, you probably have seen my pattern review for the pomegranate top from Octavia Patterns, a new indie pattern company who just launched their first PDF pattern, the pomegranate top, and I love that pattern. It is a cowl neck top with kimono sleeves, cut on the bias, 2 pieces. It whips up in no time. I was lucky enough to be a pattern tester for that. So I did 1, and then I ended up actually doing 4 in total. And I have more planned. And like I said, it's cut on the bias. And I have this beautiful, beautiful gray fabric. It is sort of a satiny, silky type fabric with these beautiful magenta and lavender flowers on it. And I think even though it has kind of these spring-like flowers, because of the gray tones in it, it would still work for winter time and on into spring. So I'm hoping that I have enough fabric here that I'm able to cut the top on the bias and make another pomegranate. If it does not turn out that I have enough fabric, I will probably do some sort of silk cami type pattern on this. But I think just a very simple top on this would look nice, and the pomegranate top would look fabulous. So I'm hoping I have enough fabric there. A couple of more fabrics. I found this lovely knit fabric. It's got some nice stretch to it in one way. It is not a print that I'm, in love with. It's very kind of 80s to me. But I thought there was enough here that I could use my Simplicity 8452 pattern and test it on this fabric. So it'd be like a wearable muslin. Now, immediately after I bought the next fabric here, I posted it on Instagram, so some of you may have seen this fabric. This is the lovely champagne color polyester knit, and it's got these beautiful pearl-like dots on it. And this fabric I plan on using to make my chestnut sweater from Coco Waha Patterns. She is currently doing a sew-along for the chestnut sweater, and by the time this goes out, I probably would have already cut out this fabric and everything. I haven't officially started yet because I wanted to do a little bit of practice on my serger, because I'm hoping to sew the chestnut sweater on the serger, and hoping that that works out. So this is the fabric that I've got for that. I also have another polyester knit fabric here. This mint green and these darker mint diamonds. This I haven't officially decided. I'm thinking that I'm going to make either another chestnut sweater, depending on how I do on the first one, or B, I might try and attempt and make an Astoria from Seamwork magazine. I recently just got Seamwork magazine. I know that Bianca from Vintage on Tap has some amazing Astorias that she's posted on Instagram and on her blog. I really love those. And then Rosa from Sewn, in her last September Makes video, I think it was, she had an Astoria that she did up in sort of a 70s print. And I've been eyeing that pattern for a while, and then the morning of my birthday, I open up Facebook and there is an ad saying that Seamworks magazine is for the first month at $3 if you sign up today. And I was like, it's a birthday sign! So I signed up for Seamworks magazine so I could get the Astoria pattern. And hopefully I'll get some other good patterns out of that subscription, and some great tutorials and tips as well. The last fabric that I have to show you is this woven, this embroidered woven that is blue and has these navy blue, basically, I don't know what you're going to call them, but I call them snowflakes. It looks like snowflakes on this. And not only does it look like snowflakes, the colors in this looked identical to the colors on the 8246 pattern illustration, to the jacket and the skirt up here. And I saw this fabric. I'd already bought the pattern the week before, and I saw this fabric and I was like, this has got to be that outfit. Now, I believe I have a little over 2 yards, I'm not sure, but I don't know if I have enough to make the skirt and the jacket. If I don't, it's going to be the jacket. I'm going to move on into my winter plans. And one of the great things about this blue snowflake print is that it's not Christmassy print. So I could wear it all the way into January and maybe even February. So I'm really excited about that. So if all of that wasn't enough, I actually got to go down to Oklahoma City and spend some time with my family. We went bowling for my birthday. It was the first time my niece actually went bowling, and she was very excited, and she beat me. So I was kind of like, how does a 3-year-old win at bowling? But she did very, very well. And one of the gifts that I got from my family, they gave me a whole bunch of different gifts, but one of my gifts that you will probably be seeing in my Instagram stream is one that I got from my sister, Miss Z. And this is Plushin. If you have been on Facebook or scoured the internet, you have probably seen Plushin. And here's Plushin eating his little cookie. And I don't know, I had posted a picture, I'd seen these at the bookstore, and they were like, what do you want for your birthday? And I want a Plushin. And I actually got one. So I will be taking pictures of Plushin in the real life setting, and probably be posting on Instagram because he is just so gosh darn adorable, and oh, so soft too. So this is one of my silly birthday gifts that I'm going to be loving on him for a while. So you will see him again. That is my anniversary birthday haul, and I am really excited with everything that I got. I am excited about the serger, and like I said, stay tuned for next week when I do a full unboxing video and actually get that set up and do some test stitchings and stuff. Right now I'm trying to reorganize a little bit and figure out where I want to set the serger, because I'm probably going to have to move some things around in the sewing room to find a spot for it. So look forward to that. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you have any suggestions or comments about any of the items you've seen in this video. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to follow Akram's Ideas on social media and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!